morning, folks. Perhaps like me, you grew up not always doing the things that you were supposed to do, and you were always admonished to think about what's good for you, right? Sometimes you would hear something like, hey, you better straighten up if you know what's good for you, or you better act right if you know what's good for you. And so the encouragement was to think about, hey, think about what would be good for you, right? Think about what might happen if you don't straighten up or act right. But unfortunately, the sad truth is we really don't always know what's good for us, or perhaps we don't always think about what's good for us. And so sometimes when we act without thinking about that, it can lead to some unwanted circumstances in our lives. And so we have an encouragement from Psalm chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. It says, "How happy is the one who does not walk in the advice of the wicked, or stand in the pathway with sinners, or sit in the company of mockers. Instead, his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night." And so the psalmist is speaking of someone who knows what's good for them, and what could be better for them than the Lord and his instruction. And so today, ask yourself, well, what's good for me, right? Or what things am I considering that are good for me? Know and believe today that it is the Lord and his instruction that is ultimately good for us. That's what's ultimately going to lead to more peace and contentment and joy in our lives. And so take pleasure in the Lord. Find your joy in him and take pleasure in his instruction for you in your life.